Hey guys, welcome back to Oh My Grill. I'm your host Paul, and today we are going to be cooking choice brisket flats. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Okay, so today we went with a brisket flat, and it's actually a mini flat, but part of the appeal of a cut like this is actually it's perfect for someone that's cooking for just maybe 2 or 3 people, as opposed to the entire 17, 18 pound full packer brisket. A lot of people are concerned about smoking a brisket just because it's a financial investment. It's about $70 to $80 for a full 17, 18 pound full packer brisket. But something like this, we can go to the store, we can buy it for $15, and you have our nice brisket dinner. So that's what we're gonna go with today. As you can see here, these particular flats, they don't have as much fat on them as we would like. So it's a shame that they did it, but we're gonna try to do our best regardless, and we're gonna see how it turns out. So for this one right here, we went with the Rufus Teague rub, and it's a pretty all-purpose rub, and it's treated me very well. So, but you're more than welcome to choose any rub that you like, your favorite one. With this one, we went more Texas style. We did a 50-50 salt pepper rub. We threw in a dash of onion powder, garlic powder, and just a bit of celery seed, because it helps us acquire that smoke ring that we're gonna go after. Putting the brisket on cold and having a little bit of celery seed in the actual rub is really going to help us get that smoke ring that we want. So these are all seasoned up. Let's go put it in the fridge and let it sit overnight. With the Rufus Teague one, we used plain yellow mustard as a binder just to hold that rub on. And you see it's starting to get a little bit of, showing a little condensation on top. That means it's ready to go. For the Texas style one, we just use plain olive oil. You don't even need to use that, honestly, but that's just what I prefer. All right, let's get these out to the smoker. Now that we have our flats on the smoker, we're gonna put together a little something to spray it with while it's on there. Just to keep it moist, we don't want it to dry out. It is a flat, so the possibility of it drying out is pretty substantial. So we're gonna put together something pretty easy, but it's gonna make that meat just even so much juicier. It's so worth it. We're gonna end up spraying our flat about every half hour to 40 minutes. And it's really going to make that meat just a little bit juicier, and isn't really that's worth it. So we're going to use this bottle here. You can pick these up at any supermarket, dollar store, etc. And honestly, I keep one just dedicated just for this. Okay, so we just got our internal temperature of about 164. We're gonna take the brisket flats off now, and while the bark is not exactly what we want to do, we're just gonna have to, sometimes that's just not the way it is, and that's what we get. But this is still gonna be great. But now we're gonna take them inside, and we're gonna wrap them for that Texas crutch. We're gonna put them in foil and let them cook, and we get that internal temperature up to 203 degrees. So let's get started. So when I'm referring to bark, for some of you newcomers out there, you see around the edges here, that's getting a better darker color. That's what we wanted kind of on the whole thing, but it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes the bark just doesn't develop the way we want it to, but that doesn't matter. The bark is not as artificial as we want it. It does give it a better flavor, but we don't want to overcook it. So we're gonna take it off now. Okay, so we've taken our internal temperature. It is at 203. We're going to take these off. Now dinner's not for about an hour, so what we're going to do is we're going to put them in a cooler, we're going to wrap them in towels, and we're going to let them sit for at least an hour. So let's take these bad boys off, and let's go inside. Ooh. Okay, so now that we're done here, we have the finished product. This is the flat that we used the Rufus Teague rub on, and this is the flat that we used the salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and celery seed rub on. And without a doubt, the Texas style definitely turned out more moist. That's not necessarily due to the rub, that might just be to the cut of meat. That might be due to less fat content on the Rufus Teague flat. But other than this part being a little more dry, they both turned out really good. We're gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna go have some brisket flat for dinner. I'll see you guys next time. I'm not McDonald's. Hey guys. No. I don't know. We're not going to use this footage because that's really terrible.